Warm greetings everyone and welcome to today's presentation on writing a letter introducing oneself. So myself Divya Bharati, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Science and Humanities in Nanda College of Technology. So and I'll be guiding you today on this important topic, a letter introducing oneself. So basically, as an engineering student, you will encounter various situations where you need to introduce yourself to various persons like your faculty members, your professors, your peer group, or industry professionals, etc. So here, a well-written introduction letter can make a great first impression and will also open door for many opportunities and connections. So here, why is a self-introduction letter important? Yeah, well, it establishes your identity and credibility, showing that you are confident and professional. It also helps build relationships and networks which are crucial in the engineering field. So not just in the engineering field, these kind of relationships and networks that you gather will also enable you to move further in all walks of life. So think about it, when you introduce yourself, you're not just sharing your name and program, you're also showing your background, your interest and your goals in the relevant field of study. Next, key elements of a self-introduction letter. Now, let's look at the key elements of a self-introduction letter. So first, you need a formal greeting and address. This sets the tone for the rest of the letter. Next, clearly state your name and program, which helps the recipient understand your context. Then, share relevant background and interest, which could be your academic achievements, research experience, or extracurricular activities. After that, highlight your career goals and aspirations, that what do you want to achieve in this field of study. Finally, close with a professional sign-off and contact information, which will make it easy for the recipient to get in touch with you. Moving further, tips for writing self-introduction letter. So here are some basic tips to keep in mind when writing a letter. First and foremost thing is that your letter should be concise and focused, that is, it should not exceed more than 2 pages. Use a professional tone and format, that is, you should avoid jargons and overly technical language which will make the recipient your letter a complicated one. Next, proofread for errors and clarity, where a single typographical error can make a negative impression on your letter. Customize the letter for each recipient, that is, research their interest and tailor your content accordingly. And finally, use active language and a positive tone by showing enthusiasm and passion for engineering. So here, this is a sample outline you can follow when writing your letter. Remember to introduce yourself, share your academic and professional interest, highlight relevant experience and skills, state your career goals and aspirations, and close with contact information. So you can also customize this outline to fit your own experiences and goals accordingly. Next, I have provided you with a sample self-introduction letter. So here, take note of the format, tone, and content that the student have written, and see how the student clearly states their name and program, their relevant background and interest, their skills and experiences, and their career goals and aspirations. Moving further, here are some common mistakes that should be avoided when writing a self-introduction letter. So, first thing is that typographical and grammatical errors can make a negative impression, so here proofreading is must. Next, lack of clarity and focus can confuse the recipient, so make sure you are concise and clear. Insincerity and generic phrases can come across as insincere, so be authentic and specific on the things that you should state. Poor formatting and layout can make the letter hard to read, so use a clean and professional format. And finally, inadequate contact information can make it hard for the recipient to get in touch with you, so make sure you include your email address and phone number correctly. In conclusion, writing a letter introducing oneself is an important skill for engineering students to master. Remember that you should be clear, concise, and professional, and you should showcase your unique experiences and goals. Here I have provided some additional resources that you can Google it for your support in writing your self-introduction letter. So thank you guys. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome any questions that you may have in the comment section below. Thank you once again.